Hello, and welcome to another episode of my Stellaris Let's Play. This is Northstar. I hope you folks are well, taking care of each other, being kind to yourselves. Keep reminding you folks that I think it's important. Give me 1 second here. Air conditioning issues. Sorry about that. Before I turn the air conditioning way down, it's the noise bothering me in the long COVID. Even though I'm utterly exhausted now, I really need it to be running again because it's gone kind of warm here. Predictably, it's caught up to me. So I'm working in Zero G Labs, which it doesn't say, but this allows me to specialize districts at habitats. So this will allow me to get archives here, which yeah, we'll be able to have a xenobiological lab and monument eventually to buff uni production if nothing else, and maybe a temple. It also provides balanced. The archives provide balanced production of physics, biology, and engineering. Well, it's good to go heavy in one thing. You don't want to go too heavy. You won't have the. You'll be teching much higher tier techs in whatever you go deep in, while ignoring lower tier techs. They're much more cost effective than other stuff. So, very heavily focused on society research. I probably need a little more engineering physics. So archives are the right choice, especially with the amenity shortfall and low stability and happiness here. I'm considering, took a quick look here. Let's pause before I'm paused. Hiring Yang Ten eventually. He's from Anchor, so if he's governing it, he'd add stability. And indeed, stability is so low there that 100 soldier jobs might not be terrible. It add a little more stability to the planet. Maybe. Maybe not. I actually might want to disable them. The squires provide need amenities, but yeah, also I'm trying to train up a decent number of admirals. I'm iffy about though. Void Hunter doesn't seem great. Joe Queen here, or maybe this guy. One of these scientists I could recruit. See if they get a useful second level trait. So things to consider. In the meantime, I'm working on mineral extraction specialization. I really don't want to listen to that right now. Synth Prime, so I don't know quite what buildings will be available. I don't have the build sets memorized by any means. It'll be interesting. New to me. What gives? Need to take a look at this soon-ish. Maybe not this video. I'm trying to keep it shorter, and I am very tired. Doing civilian industries and Anchor because, well, I specialize in mixed industrial and alloys to deal with the debuff to alloy production I get from the Knight's Quest, although it's only 15%. I actually get bigger debuff from running military's economy to consumer goods. But eventually I'll have to switch off military's economy and produce more consumer goods, so this is anticipation of that. Just is yeah, I'll need to get somewhat more food production actually. Thanks to the clone vats. So I guess I won't be getting rid of the agriculture districts just swapping mines for generators on the homeworld. Doing even more mines here. That'll get me plenty of energy to resell pops and still work generators here. And I'll need food production, which means I want to settle Whitson 3 soon because it has lots of ag districts. It's a good ag world. It's a big world, so pops will grow fast there. It's got a lot of planetary capacity. So won't have to as much to start getting extra growth from pops. I mean, Synth already has a little bit of that, so it got less than 500 pops. So yeah, I'll definitely see that early in Whitson. Reasonable pop numbers. Just haven't had the resources for a Genesis Arc. Mainly right now, the alloys and consumer goods. Have to save up for that soon. But yeah, all these overviews of things. Gonna finish the Prosperity Tradition. Grab Public Works Division. Grab a Ascension perk. Animatic Engineering is definitely not terrible, including its gives cloaking strength stuff. But the Cosmogenesis thing could be useful. Especially turn my empire into a fallen empire may have some special benefits. It's a quicker way to also get a lot of the fallen empire techs. You don't have to build a Synaptic Lathe. But yeah, I might want one vision then for Uni and Ethics Attraction. It's not terrible if I'm going very heavy on Unity. Or Transcendent Learning. +2 scientist capacity. It's very useful early. Leadership experience gain. Yeah, probably do Transcendent Learning next. Be more valuable in one vision. So, ironically, I got Consecrated World, some Discovery, Prosperity be Transcendent Learning. I guess education is very important, actually, to economic progress. You know, when we have so much underdeveloped labor, just like rich people love sweatshops because the labor is highly exploitable, but more specialized labor is much more productive. You know, like engineering and medicine. Unfortunately, it's like a billionaire can only consume so much medical care, so more physicians benefits the general population, even though it's much greater value. We're getting such an equal society. They don't care if people are happy or not if they have good medical care. Sorry, I should not get distracted with this stuff. Let's see. Industrial mining site. That's to max mine districts. Has upkeep. I really don't see why I would do this. Unless I was going to super specialize. And this is a small world. You can almost have half districts. Mineral purification plant, on the other hand. Oh, I can do this right now. Right freaking now. And, or a surface quarry depot. So it had minor jobs. Its upkeep is actually greater than a mine district. Probably most useful for when you automate later. Because if you do an automation building as one of these three, it'll automate both buildings and the districts. So 2 surface quarry depots Might make it cost effective earlier. Yeah. I'm not seeing it. Anyways, mineral purification plants. I think I may have missed a day if I'd done that a little earlier. Need to do like 7 or 8 days quicker to. Huh. Uh, Probably use a few colonists. 286. Just need just enough colonists. There we go. 282. 280. That should do it. Use more miners though. Colonists help a little with a number of things, but putting food, which may eventually be short on, surprisingly, but I really need more miners, so let's see. One civilian I can send to my world? But that's better than nothing. Yeah. Need more energy. Need to stockpile food for cloning for a bit. It's like nothing I can do except wait for techs and build infrastructure, I suppose, here and there. And on that note, I turn these to these. Mainly agricultural focus. Vast fields of bioengineered crops ripple beneath controlled skies, feeding the needs of a growing empire. Yeah, that would definitely help with enough food for cloning. Wouldn't have an upkeep, so it's so that's the productivity of my pops because they waste less on upkeep. Oh, these guys are here. I don't see any um outpost here. I like a habitable world survey. I should definitely survey this world. Uh, I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, this get me. I just need to do one more. Could survey this arid world. Probably find another somewhere else though. Not have to backtrack. Could use the yields I get. It's me a while to finish that and finding that. These seem to be right on the way. Finding a habitable world right on the way is probably quite the find, to say the least. Alright, so backtrack. Which one was the Haggers 2? Boom. As much. And that'll finish the Habitable World survey. I'll survey that stuff on the way. Here, I want to find the limits of their system if possible. Their systems, I should say. Oh. These guys are... One asteroid left. I don't think it's got shitoids, but I somehow missed that one. You know, it's not a necessary risk. $622. Yeah, I need the energy a lot. We're gonna need that system. Go there. Ignore the asteroid that, who knows, might have a shitoid. It probably doesn't, but could. Into the unknown. Probably in the archives to have a something more squires. Anyhow, especially with civilian industries. Bit. It's cost minerals, not always. Okay. Just keep doing always then. Yeah, some music. Saving up bit by bit.
We have detected an anomaly.
Sensors report a number of possible points of interest within the dense debris belt surrounding Strom 2. Yeah, I'll just do it while I'm here. And I found some pre-sapiens. Across the plains of Strom 2, long, graceful creatures have been observed, engaging in rudimentary forms of communication, cooperating with one another to find food and avoid the plant's predators. Scientist Renata Ramirez of the ISS Hubble believes these molluscoid beings may prove suitable for technologies intended to heighten the pace of evolution. It's always molluscoids, huh? Well, I'll find other species groups eventually. So I'll add to minor productivity. Here I go, pop every month, pretty much. Need another generator district. World. At that point, I'll start to barely make ends meet with trade. Staying ahead of logistics capacity and all that. And this is starting to cut into pop growth. Reduction in capacity, although when this is done, I'll get a little capacity back. See what I find in the known here. Ah, quest reward. 50 minor artifacts. A group of knights just came back from a long quest. Their spaceships are battered, and their power armors have seen better days. It was a grueling journey. They yield scarce yet precious insight about the toxic god. Despite the hardships endured, spirits are high, for they did not come back empty-handed, and their stories make fine additions to the chronicles. Indeed. Do that soon. Enough artifacts now to either celebrate diversity, try and create a xenophile faction, and by doing so helping to suppress the less happy factions. One throne group should be happier, but stratified economy isn't working correctly. Stratified society isn't working correctly. Got way too many Knights of the Void, and Progress Promotion Council isn't happy right now. Probably because they're not representing the council. Oh. Okay, so maybe I do want this pacifist scientist to eventually represent them on the council. Alright, anyhow. This may or may not form a xenophile faction. To get uplift some aliens. Yeah, I'll celebrate diversity and give it a shot. Display some of our minor artifacts to show the diversity of life in the galaxy. It's not just about pop happiness and uni. Council legitimacy and be a higher with higher faction approval. If else should help with that. I'm right now suffering a debuff to it, which is slowing down agendas. So it all adds up. Anyways, so brain diversity did help here. Still not actually creating a faction. Maybe I should have done the religious elevation then. Eh. 42 years and 3 days. Closer scan with the debris field around Strom 2 has led to the discovery of an airtight capsule containing an atomic clock. It measures time with unparalleled precision. Which, by the way, 42 years and 3 days would be in 2257. Oh, in 3 days, 2258. Actually, January 3rd, 2258. The way the game does time, it's not 365, it's 368 years. If it has a frequency uncertainty so low, there'll be another 879 million years before it gains a single second. It's counting down to a date 42 years and 3 days away. The capsule holds no clues as to what this date signifies or who the owners are. It seems as though someone out there has lost track of the time. This is, by the way, amusing. It's a bomb! The capsule is full of innocent-looking wires, any one of which could be rigged to set off a weapon of mass destruction so potent that it would wipe out the entire galaxy. The crew will snip them all. No. Keep an eye on it. Tick tock, tick tock. That's probably what I'll call this video. 42 years and 3 days. That event's always kind of cool. So. Wait, how much uni did I gain from that thing? For this? For 1260. So, in 120, in 100 months, 1260, 10 months, 126. Or 6. Ooh, these artifacts would be exceedingly valuable just for increasing unit production if I put them in that stuff. Yep. Let's build an outpost there. I can collect all minor artifacts. First ones, I should do that actually. Yeah, because every 100 months, this allows me to do a religious elevation stunts, which is already 12.6 uni a month. And that will only grow as my uni production increases. So incredibly valuable. I should have calculate that and be like, oh, minor artifacts, I definitely want to collect those. And that's not the only use of them either. It's just one possible use of the artifacts. Also search it for minor relics, basically, which sometimes be things are really cool, very useful. I need more energy. Need to resettle pops. And with rooted, it's expensive. Nutrition's available. Public Works Division. That'll get me the finisher effect. Extra resources, Mortal Stations. A number of things. I'm gonna do Transcendent Learning. That's what because it was in this Transcendent Learning, Voidborn, Galactic Wonders, Ascension, City Planet, quite possibly Cosmogenesis, one other thing. But Transcendent Learning for now. Our society must change its approach towards learning. And by doing so, our best and brightest will be able to reach a completely new level of achievements. It also adds to my scientist capacity. I want to hire this one as soon as I have 175 uni. In a way, it was good I did the celebrate diversity when I did. So I might actually want to run it again as soon as the cooldown is over on it. Which you can do it every 10 years. Assuming I might actually get enough minor artifacts to do the spiritual thing sooner. I don't know. Maybe I should have done their religious relevation though instead of that, but we'll see. We'll see. I suppose I get more absolute benefit from the religious elevation once they have more priests, an anchor, and another temple, so at the archives. First contact event pending. Our attempts to learn about the Silence have so far been in vain. While we're easily able to discern that they clearly form part of a technologically advanced alien civilization, further facts have proven elusive as they seem to be going to considerable effort to prevent us and any other eavesdroppers from intercepting any signals to them. Like I said, they're taking the cautious approach. We have therefore only managed to intercept small fragments of their language so far. However, from the glimpses we have gleaned, our linguists are confident they'll be able to decipher their communications. We can just acquire a greater sample size. We'll just have to keep trying. Oh. They're actually hostile. Toxoid, portrait for what it's worth, and hostile. That's unfortunate. It means they could abduct the scientist. Less time he spends near him, the better, I suppose. Good thing he's a roamer. They got through their territory quickly and surveyed that one habitable world. So I'm so close to habitable world survey, it won't be hard to finish it. Gives you some scaling energy and society research, if I remember. There we go. Have a slight surplus of consumer goods now. It'll get smaller when I'm working more. When I have the archives and working all these jobs, biologists, priests, etc. There's somewhere doing it where it can help cut into logistics need. It's useful, at least this early on. So I'm about to go to barely keeping up with trade. Requirement due to civilians being reassigned as technicians and miners. Actually, anchor needs the pops. There. Sure, helps the pop grow slightly. Mainly helps out with the stability situation. Improves the yield of the artisans. Producing not very well. Yeah, I actually need the forces I have. At risk of getting crime events, but I have to slightly increase the number of enforcers, it seems. Crime below 10% usually. Yeah. Or it was 9, then it just dropped all the way down to 7. But as the pop grows, you almost always add more crime unless this pop will improve a bit, but pretty sure the larger population adds more crime even as the happiness goes up. Well, maybe not. This plant has much more crime in. Anyways. Need the planetary guard to prevent any possible revolts too. Strong garrisons help set to a revolt. I don't think they can take that though. It's the same system as my capital. Maybe not. But the Order Habitat isn't far from revolt, it seems. It's eligible for one at all, which probably isn't actually, since it's in my capital system. Can't have 2 empires in one system, so I can't imagine how that would work. Revolt there. Alright. Cool. I now have enough uni to hire that. Scientist. Since I need a pacifist representation on the council someday. This is also the youngest available leader. Progress for peace and prosperity. Level up. Roamer or politician. Since I'm training this person, so it's your counselor, I guess politician. Not the trade I wanted, though. I was hoping for something that gave yields. Roll the dice and did not win. Well, I don't think you can have someone command a planet and let's just double check that assumption. And this guy here. Yeah, no. That's what I thought. What's the soldier job? Stay at 0 and fine. So reduce the number of colonists to get more miners. Should get done on the last day of the month. That scientist after this guy levels up might take over the planet. He's from the capital, but can still act as a planetary governor. Gives a little bit of empire size reduction, I suppose. It's workers only. Probably just stick with this. There's no benefit to swapping out in the scientists yet, except for training them passively. Joaquin Ortiz. If I built them a science ship, however. These things do cost alloy upkeep, but I'm not doing great with alloys. I suppose I could do a science ship next month. Or I'll wait a little longer. Interested to see if he actually gets any passive XP gain. I don't think he does. First contact event spent pending. Space automata. We have discovered new life forms. Although calling it a life form may be incorrect. The entities appear to be fully automated mechanical drones built exclusively for some unknown industrial purpose. Observations will continue, but since it's likely these machines are programmed with defensive protocols, it'd be prudent to tread lightly. Keep looking, but use caution. Alright. Well, I should cut this soon. Heck, I even have a name for the video, a tentative one. 42 years. 3 days. what to do first. Yeah. I think I'd like to get that science ship out. It may aid research and anchor. Assist research just because. No, I could do this. Finish this system and then keep exploring the unknown. Still stuff to do. Or just go visit the system directly. Alright, let's speed this up because I want to cut this very soon. Very soon. Two pups. More to anchor. Gonna stabilize the minis. Situation a little. Oh. Ah! I know. Put this guy on these anomalies. Actually. Moving the cloud last, because bubbles I think cost food up. Keeping them a little tight on food. Missed that. Head of research is at least not idle. But commanding a science ship would get her more. Can science ships still assist research on the world? Or they remove that entirely? Oh, no, that's gone. Never mind. All the head of research is just going up very slowly. What? This and then swap these to put the more expendable scientists on the exploration.
System survey concluded.
Oh, this gives me visibility in here. Ah! Well, no, actually, tomb worlds don't count as habitable. Never mind. I say habitable world survey, but I'm pretty sure that that one doesn't count. Seem to remember. And survey any world you can colonize except the tomb world. Just because there's minimal life on them. Soon find out. I guess it's insurance in case this scientist gets abducted and killed. And I'm wrong about that. Now I'm about to have a trade crunch because of the loss of civilians. And I'm out of district slots on my home world. I'm back to maxed out growth. And the Public Works Division helped too. So I got a little spare capacity in Husuk. And they need to grow more pops. Let's just do this one up. I'm not sure if it triggers the FET. If it does on the last day of the month, it really should, but I think you just pay the upkeep but don't get any of the benefit. Extra mineral production. Cool. Probably needs more luxury residences here. Unless no, it's not useful right now. Do a city district instead. More house. It's almost as much housing. That doesn't add any jobs either. No amenities, and it actually adds 10 power-sized districts. Yeah. Luxury residences. Here we go. Pop growth. Pop growth core. The high cost of selling pops, and also I'll probably do both. Alright, sign ship time. What's this? Scale research scales up at the start of the month. But this allows stored research. So the best day is the first day of the month, and says I'm not sure I want to go any further. Archaeological mission to the First Fleet Naval Base has concluded. Ah, and he got 50 minor artifacts. We received the emblem of the 28th Outer Rim Patrol Fleet, a mid-sized task force charged with defensive trade routes leading to League associate nations along the Galactic Rim, which I'm definitely on the rim. The base orbiting Vigil 1 was apparently their home port. Cool. I'm somewhat closer to being able to proclaim a religious revelation. Let's see. Let's take a quick look at that. That's probably silly. Got some stored engineering research, which will help me get powered exoskeletons sooner. Just 2 more months now. Went from, I think, 6 to 3. So stored research, and it's a good time as any to save. Probably next up I need to reconsecrate some, well, the profane world here. Try and get a holy world, but it's Knights of Toxic God. Other than Gaia worlds, the worlds you're most likely to get holy worlds on are toxic ones, so it's definitely fitting. Yep. Oh, you know what? I really should do another stronghold here. They're not that expensive. That's tonight jobs. Probably have slightly too many enforcers. I can reassign some of the enforcers and some of the squires. Sure, stability is low, but even with the low stability, I'm getting decent output with all the multipliers for the knights. I'll advance the quest just a tiny bit faster. Keep that world busy doing something useful. And hey, 42 minerals left. Answer to life, the universe, and everything. I hope you folks enjoyed the video. Take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves. And may you always find a guiding star in the dome. Until next time, this is Northstar. Adieu.